This is my daughter, Feather. Because of my influence and guidance, she was inspired to become a lawyer.
This is my father, Harry. I hired him as an investigator for my law firm to keep him out of trouble. When I can't keep my father out of trouble, at least as a lawyer, I can keep him out of jail.
Sergeant, I've got a lot to do.
Thanks for the lift, General.
Good luck, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
I'll take it.
Thank you. Well, you can put him right there, Sergeant. Thank you.
Ah, you weren't due back until Monday.
You want me back on Monday? I'll come back on Monday.
No. We've got a ton of work to do.
You mean I can stay?
Yes.
She's going to let me stay.
The Air Force is lost, sir.
Straight from an Air Force career, man. My partner, Feather Danton, Sergeant Rollins, General Northrop's personal driver.
Nice to meet you.
They were good enough to give me a lift from the field.
Good.
We'd like to keep our reservists happy, sir.
Tell me something, Sergeant. What sort of an officer is Captain Huffaker?
I'm sure I speak for our entire group when I say we're happy the captain is once again a civilian.
Straight from an Air Force career man.
This is a private line. You can say whatever you have to right now.
I got money troubles, Northrop, and I figured that you owe me a little help.
Mr. Van Owen, any association between us is past. I must ask you not to call again.
Don't play formal with me, General. This is your old partner, remember? Well, some people might start calling us partners in crime tomorrow. If we don't reach an agreement tonight.
Very well. Be at the corner of Doheny and Rangeley at 8 sharp. My driver will pick you up. Eric, Frank, how about a partner's gin game tonight?
Right.
Well, I think you boys owe me a chance to get even.
General, you couldn't keep him away.
I'm that easy a mark, am I? All right. My place, around 8. Come on in, Sergeant. Just put that stuff down on the buffet over there. Well, join me?
Sir?
I don't know of any regulation that prevents a 2-star general from having a drink with his 3-striped sergeant to you, especially if the general invites him.
Is that an order, sir?
Skull! Oh, Sergeant, when are you going to be taking your academy entrance exam?
Next month.
You'll do fine, son. Just fine. Help yourself to another drink. I'm going to catch a shower. If anybody shows up, just give them anything they want.
Yes, sir.
Colonel?
Hello, Sergeant.
Eric?
Frank!
Oh, Eric, I'm glad you could come by.
So you want to try to win some of your own money back?
Yes, and speaking of that, how about a little one-on-one till the rest of them get here?
You got a deal.
I'm feeling lucky tonight. All right, Sergeant, that'll be all. Pick me up at the usual time tomorrow,
Yes, sir.
Cut for Dale.
He's got 5 eyewitnesses, Richard. 5.
They saw the car. They didn't see me.
Fabric, remnants, blood. All taken from the smashed fender of the car, all positively identified as that of the victim.
Miss Stanton, I did not hit that man.
The Fourth Estate says different. You made page 1. Rollins had the car killed Van Owen, ipso facto Rollins killed Van Owen.
Whose side are you on?
Their syllogism, not mine. Oh, they were kind enough to say you weren't too drunk.
I had 1 drink.
The police alcohol report confirms that.
1 drink with the general. Then I went straight to the library. I took out some books. I know him.
What?
From somewhere.
You know it? Oh, dandy. Another proverbial nail in your proverbial coffin.
Now, wait a minute. Where do you know him from, Richard?
I don't know.
Well, what's our next move?
We'll have to interview all the eyewitnesses. I'll see if I can't get the date of the arraignment changed. You'll have to face military charges. You were on duty at the time of the accident.
Yes. And if I know General Northrop, he'll go for the book.
Which means no Air Force Academy.
Why would Northrop throw the book at him? Is he that GI?
He's the most spit and polish officer I've ever known.
Yeah, but he invited you to have a drink with him.
He even made a joke about it. The 2-star general drinking with his 3-stripe sergeant.
Does he do that often? I mean, relax, crack jokes with you?
Sir, I've been with General Northrop nearly a year now. That's the first time I've ever seen him smile. Wait a minute, that's it. He's a friend of the general's. At least the general's met with him a couple of times. Yeah, I think that's him.
You think that's it?
Well, I would drive the general to a country club, say, and wait in the car while they had meetings. Now, I think I saw him with this man. But it was from a distance. I can't be sure.
All right. All right, let's put down what you are sure of. Everything you can remember.
All right.
What you're really asking is confidential information, Mr.
Carruthers. Clifton C. Carruthers. My mother had a thing for the letter C. Look, Mr. Raymond, I'm just doing my job as I know you're doing yours. But we must know, you see, whether Mr. Van Owen retired voluntarily or whether he was asked to leave. There are death benefits involved here, you understand?
He was fired, you know.
I see. But why? He was with the company for some time.
I don't know. It was one of those executive decisions.
Mm-hmm. What was Mr. Van Owen's job?
Oh, he was an accountant. He prepared defense contract bids.
Did he?
Analytical. Is that anything like devious?
It certainly is not. A successful lawyer should know the difference. Analytical describes the method I use to uncover the general's devious transactions.
It's not illegal to make bad investments and get wiped out. It happens to anyone.
Ah, but General Frank Northrop isn't just anybody. He awarded a $22 million contract to Alexander Aircraft. Then shortly afterward, what happens? Suddenly, he pays off all his obligations, honey.
Fishy, but not hard evidence. Okay, let's just say that General Northrop favored the company with a little inside information on the bid. And the company favored him with a little cash. So why was Van Owen killed?
Van Owen must have been the contact between Northrop and the company. Look, he gets fired for some reason or other.
And so he contacts Northrop for a little blackmail-type traveling money.
And the rest is your client's nightmare.
I'll go to Hadley
For what?
to ask him to start a formal investigation against General Northrop.
Fine. At which point he says what you said. It sounds fishy, but there's no hard evidence.
But the only one who can actually prove that Northrop is guilty is Van Owen. And he's dead.
Is he?
Walter Van Owen's bereaved widow doesn't look too bereaved to me.
Well, maybe she's just trying to keep her spirits up.
Harry, what her spirits are 80 proof. What she should be keeping up is all that sagging blubber.
Hey, Margot, can't you just study the woman without dissecting her?
Why, you told me to observe her. You know her characteristics, the way she walks, the way she dresses.
Does this look okay?
Yeah, sure. Look, I know it's been a long time, but it'll all come back to you.
Come on, Murphy. Pulling a con is like riding a bicycle. You never forget how.
It's Delaney.
Yeah. Major Kern is here, General Northrop's aide. The general would like to know when his car will be ready.
Yeah, it's ready now, Major.
Fine, we'll send a man right over.
Okay, everything's ready.
Here he is. Okay, Delaney, go.
Where did you find him?
Well, Delaney, Lou's nephew. He's a bright, willing, industrious kid. Besides, he owns a motorcycle. What do you think?
Can't miss it. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yes, it'll be ready 9:30 tomorrow morning. Right.
Hiya. I'm Corporal Walkaway. I come for General Northrop's car.
All yours.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What do you say, Sergeant? I got General Northrop's car outside.
You work fast. Very good.
They found us on the car. It was wedged in the bumper.
Wedged in the bumper?
Yeah, yes, sir. You know that guy who got hit? It was probably on him. We got slammed. See ya.
What do you make of that, Sergeant?
That's a microphone, sir. A bug. Usually one inside the pelvis.
Everything you told me is supposition. And speaking of supposition, suppose we have cocktails at the beach.
Suppose you answer my question.
The answer is no.
So is mine.
Can you change your mind?
Can you investigate General Northrop?
Northrop's movements at the time of the accident are all accounted for.
Only if you were in the shower with him.
You know what you're charging?
Yes.
This started out as a simple hit and run. I reduced it to gross negligence. Now you want to blow it up to defense contract scandals and murder.
All right, if it's murder, find that out. If it's not murder, find that out, too.
Look, your boy Rollins had access to information from Northrop's office, and he was in possession of the car at the time of the accident. Now, if it was murder, guess who the finger points to?
Yes, I know.
You still want me to open up that can of peas?
I like these.
please, don't shoot.
Don't give me a reason to.
Hey, what are you doing? You calling the police?
Oh, did you want me to call your lawyer first? Is that it? Or do you people go right to the social worker these days?
Hey, I didn't get anything. There's no harm done. Mister, I'm a two-time loser. He'll give me life.
If you're looking for sympathy, you walked into the wrong apartment. Operator, get me the sheriff's office.
Hey, come on. Come on, give me a break, will you? They made me do it.
They who?
I don't know. They asked me to look for canceled checks, bank statements, any kind of paper with Alexander Aircraft on it. I don't know.
All right. I'm listening.
The cops frame me on a B&E. Then these other guys come along. They make me this deal. I bust in here. I get them what they want. Then they get the cops to lay off, and they drop $500 on me beside. Hey, mister, they had me. I couldn't say no.
I asked you they who.
I don't know. Hey, I swear it. I swear it. Look, I was supposed to take anything I found to the Surf and Sand magazine.
Surf and Sand what?
It's a magazine. They got offices over on Sunrise. Just deliver there. I don't know anymore. But, listen, I gotta tell him now. I didn't find anything. I got nothing to bring him, see? Come on, give me a break. Better for you, better for me. Get out. Oh, hey. You don't see any cops tailing me, do you? He's guilty, Murph. Guilty, guilty, guilty.
Good, good, good.
They're all gone. They owe you money?
Why would this magazine have a direct line to the East Coast?
Magazines, huh? Some magazine. All I ever seen was guys in banker suits buzzing in and out of here. Then this morning they all suddenly packed up and took off.
Check out this telephone number.
Right, sir. You have a visitor, sir.
Oh, General Northrop. I'm Tony Danton, Sergeant Rowland's attorney.
The usual procedure for someone who wants to see me is to make an appointment with my secretary.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. It's just that I was in the area and I thought you might have a moment to discuss the case.
I don't discuss such matters. My legal officer, Captain McDaniel, would be more than happy to see you. Good day, Miss Danton.
I was hoping to have an informal chat. But if we must do it by subpoena, then we must.
The police have already taken my deposition with regard to Sergeant Rowland's character. That's my entire involvement in the situation.
Then you don't know Mrs. Van Owen?
No. No, I don't.
Well.
Well? Well, what?
Well, you see, it's just that she seems to know of you. Well, she does. She telephoned Sergeant Rowland. She told him not to worry, that she knew he was innocent.
I don't understand how that
So
could
do a
possibly...
lot of other people.
Other people?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I suppose it'll all come out in court. Good day, sir.
Done, sir. General Northrop is now fully briefed on that outrageous story about Mrs. Van Owen calling Rollins.
What do you mean that's a good story?
Aren't they all?
Sir, that 703 area number? It's McLean, Virginia, the main number of the CIA.
The general just left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Harry, we're on our way. Hey, that Delaney is some choice for a gardener. Do you know he's allergic to grass?
Never mind. Just pay attention and play it right through. Okay, Lou, you're up. Off to the hospital.
Hey, how do I look? Younger, huh?
Years. Oh, Lou, that's terrific. Hey, you know what? You just made me $100.
What are you talking about?
None of the others believed I could get you to shave it off.
You jobbed me.
True. But you look better. Oh, Lou, you look 100% better. Besides, I never trusted a man with a mustache.
Yeah? You're wearing a mustache?
Hey. Now, let's check on what we're doing here. If we set him up right, the general's on his way to the Van Owen house. While you're at the hospital playing with the pretty nurses, Delaney is supposed to be playing gardener. Margot.
What? What?
Delaney. Murphy said Delaney was playing gardener.
So?
Murphy is supposed to play the gardener.
What's the difference?
Northrop has already seen Delaney. He'll recognize him. This could blow the whole deal.
Don't stand there. Come on, we've got to change these clothes. We got to change. I told him he was. I don't know. Come on, make a foot. What are you supposed to be a target? Not him. I can't.
Come on. Hold it. Hold it.
You'd only keep in your diet now. Come on, go. Let's go. Take it easy, will you? This ain't the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah, but Harry said to get to Van Owen's house a few minutes ahead of Northrop.
Minutes? No weeks.
your stuff, kids.
Hello? Mrs. Van Owen. Mrs. Walter Van Owen?
Yes.
Well, I'm with the Pacific Northern Insurance Company. And if I could have just, say, 5 minutes of your time, I'd like to ask you a few questions about your husband's unfortunate accident.
You married?
No, I'm not.
No.
Thank you.
You're looking for Mrs. Van Owen. That was her just left.
Do you know where she went?
Yeah, to the hospital. They pick her up same time every day. Every day fresh flowers. Must cost somebody a fortune.
What hospital?
The new one they just built downtown.
Who does she visit?
Who's she visit? How should I know? I mind my own business. Don't bother people, they won't bother you. That's what I always say.
Northrop will start to recognize me pretty soon. I'll see you later.
But at least give me cab trips to the shop.
Take the bus.
Excuse me.
Dr. Briggs called for him.
Yes.
Have you a patient here, a Mr. Van Owen?
I'll check. Hello? Hold on, Janet. Van Allen, Vanderman. Nope, there's no one here by that name. Are you sure it's the right hospital? Yes, Janet, what?
Possibly it was another one. But one other thing. How do you get to the Glen Oaks Cemetery?
Oh, that's way across town. I'll be right with you. You take the freeway and you cross... Will you see if Miller got to OR?
Feather, tell Harry that newspaper clipping is about to blow this whole thing up in our faces.
What? General Northrop's on his way to Glen Oaks Cemetery. Harry! Harry, he's going to have a grave to look at. He's going to know Van Owen's dead.
What was your father's line of work?
Nothing. He never worked a day in his life.
There is about a week's lag before our computer banks can properly record our residence. No, I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Van Owen is not in new arrival.
Are you positive there could be no mistake?
I can ask the computer again, but I can tell you, Mr. Van Owen is not a member of our family.
Please.
Van Owen Walter. This information is incorrect.
Well, we'd like to think about it.
Well, you shouldn't wait too long, you know.
Oh, we won't. We won't. Thank you so very much.
You're very welcome.
You can't resist taking a dig at your old man in there, can you? No matter, sweetheart. General Northrop's train is back on the track. Hey, you were marvelous in there.
Harry, what did you do with those files?
Oh, you mean this?
You stole this card? Harry, this is the record of that man's grave. You've got to give it back.
So I'll mail it to him.
Mail it. If you mail it, it won't get there until day after tomorrow at
Honey,
least.
he isn't going anywhere.
Harry, you've got to give it back.
La table au centre, deuxième à Harry, this general, he's ordered Chateau Bordeaux 1966. $50 a barrel.
I'll sign a check, Mike. Don't worry about it.
That's what I'm worried about. Voilà, monsieur. Il y a la carte. C'est quelque chose. Un petit verre de rouge.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
Bon, et bon appétit, messieurs.
Thank you. Attentive as ever.
You said you have information.
Did you bring the money?
What is the information?
First of all, General, I want you to understand that in my attorney's safe there's a letter. If anything unusual happens to me, that letter goes to the police.
The bumbling burglar turns into the big-time blackmailer, eh?
Oh, well, General. We are all, in our own fashion, opportunists. Walter Van Owen is alive. He's alive. He's not entirely well, but he's alive.
And why did the papers print the story of his death?
That was a little con, General. A scam. A setup. They wanted you to believe that Van Owen was dead.
He's at the Bay Hospital. He's there under a different name, so that you feel secure while they completed their case against you.
What case?
I think we ought to stop wasting time. Where's the money?
What you've given me isn't worth $10,000.
What I'm about to give you is. All they need now is Van Owen's testimony. Tomorrow, precisely at 3 p.m., they're moving Van Owen from the Bay Hospital directly to the Inspector General's office, where he is scheduled to dictate your life story, General, in chapter and verse.
What's the number of Van Owen's room?
All I know is Bay Hospital. Chateau Bordeaux, 65. Oh, no, 66.
Who are you people? CIA?
I wish I could tell you, General. I honestly do. But I can't. My heart is we have met the General, and he is ours, I think.
Yeah.
Harry. When the job is done. Did you get the ambulance?
I rented one, Lucidity Drive.
Lou can't drive. If Lou drives, we'll all need an ambulance. You drive.
No, not me, the gardener, remember? He knows my face.
Look, Murphy, you gotta do something. Come on. Use your imagination.
3Y58. This is me, the ambulance. Come in.
3Y58 reading you loud and clear. Your call sign, Murphy, is not me, the ambulance. Your call sign is 2Y21. 2Y21. Do you read, over?
Yeah, whatever, 2Y21. I'm going in about 30 seconds.
We're with you, 3Y58. I don't know why I let you talk me into this.
Because you're a super dedicated law officer. And you don't want to spend another lonely Saturday night.
Dr. Robert Crow, please report.
Hello?
Nurse station.
That's right. I'm still on intravenous. Well, until further notice.
Dr. Robert Crow, please call the nurse station, 6th floor. Dr. Crow.
You know something? You look ridiculous.
You think I look ridiculous, huh? Wait.
Will you take it easy? All right. Don't try to look professional.
Just a moment, please. You there, hold on.
Oh, me?
Who is this patient?
Van Owen.
Oh, yes. This is Mr. Van Owen, and I'm his wife, Mrs. Van Owen.
Van Owen? I don't remember discharging any Van Owens.
Get the papers. Will you get the papers?
Oh, of course. Show her the discharge papers.
What discharge papers? You never said anything about any papers.
Oh, wait. I have them. I can't imagine what could have happened.
The patient cannot be released without a proper discharge.
All right, get that lawyer. Get that lawyer.
I want my lawyer.
Please.
I want the lawyer.
Oh, this is very bad for you.
Look, do you know what a $10 million lawsuit will do to this place? I'm going to name you as chief conspirator. Yes, that's it. Get my lawyer. Don't stand there. Get my lawyer.
Yes, dear. I'll go call the lawyer.
I'm sure it was only a clerical error, but I need a release.
You'll just get a blank form, and we'll fill it in later.
Absolutely outrageous.
Who does she think she is?
I don't know.
Absolutely. What is this woman's name? What is your name, Ned? You are
There, now. We shouldn't get upset. It's not healthy for us. Would you help these people out?
Absolutely unheard of. I want my lawyer and I want her too.
Have a good day. We're in a terrible hurry, dear.
Well, I just don't want to wind up in the hospital again, that's all.
Y51, 3Y58, over. 2Y51, this is 3Y58. 2Y51.
3Y58 from 2I21. 3Y58 from 2I21. Do you read me?
Get that lift out of there with the police. Clear this car. Come on. Make it snap. Get it cleaned up.
Y58 from 2I21. 3Y58 from 2I21. Come in, please. 3Y...
Hurry, you can save your breath.
Now this one. Get in there. This time I'm going to do it properly. I didn't want it this way, Mrs. Van Owen, believe me.
Police will be very interested to hear that. Every word's been recorded.
It's all over, General.
Where's Van Owen?
Resting peacefully. Please, sir. Put down the gun. Police will be here any minute, General. There's no point to it now, General. General? Give me the gun, please.
Who are you?
General, I'm just a guy who wants to see Sergeant Rollins spend the next few years learning how to fly instead of learning to make license plates.
Are you okay? Well, now that's cutting it a little bit close, don't you think, Harry?
Well, honey, that was just the way I planned it. It's just the way I...
What is that?
Marvin Gardens.
Marvin Gardens. Wait a minute. That's mine, Marvin Gardens. 2 houses, $360.
General Northup made a full confession. You called it right down to the last kickback.
Good.
She's the best.
Legally, yes. Otherwise, I still don't know.
Won't you come in?
I'll give you the B&O Railroad and the waterworks.
You get out of here. She nails you for $1,500 when I get on Park Place. What's a make me deal?
I'll give you $3,000 for the 2 railroads and a get-out-of-jail-free card.
They're playing with real money.
Hadley, hey, come on, sit in here.
Oh, wait a minute. We've had it long enough.
Well, wait a minute, we haven't finished the game.
We were having Here it is. This is the bribe money from General Northrop.
Boy, you know, there for a minute I felt just like Howard Hughes.
Yeah.
You know, technically, this could be tampering with the evidence.
Oh, just for that, Hadley, I am cutting you out of my will.